Hi and welcome to E-ZTutoring. Today we're going to cover how you can solve an equation with matrices. Now this equation is very simple, it's very straightforward, and the reason I say that is because the dimensions of these two matrices are the same. You can see that in this matrix we have 2 rows, 1 column. So therefore it is a 2 by 1 matrix. Now I know some people will say it has 2 columns because they see 1 column here and 1 column here. However, that is not true because x plus 3y is considered one term. So if we put parentheses around this, x plus 3y is a single term and 3x plus y is also a single term, which makes this 1 column. Back to what I was saying, this is a 2 by 1 and this is also 2 rows by 1 column. So whenever the dimensions are equal and the matrices have the same dimensions, what you can do is simply set this element equal to this element of the matrix and this element equal to this element. So corresponding elements will be equal when your dimensions are the same and there's nothing else being multiplied in the front. So therefore, we can say that x plus 3y must equal negative 13 because it corresponds to that one. And 3x plus y must equal 1. 3x plus y equals 1. So from this point, you will notice we just have 2 equations with x and y. How do you solve 2 equations like this? You treat it as a system of equations. And you can solve it by using either substitution or elimination. Let's go ahead and do this using elimination. We will multiply all of this by negative 3, multiply this by negative 3 as well. And the reason I'm doing that is because positive 3y will cancel out with now negative 3y on the bottom after distributing this negative 3. So if you guys are not familiar with the elimination method, be sure to check out my video on that. So continuing on with elimination, now that we know one of the variables will cancel completely, we can go ahead and add everything vertically. 3y minus 3y is 0. That cancels out. X minus 9x is simply negative 8x. And negative 13 minus 3 is negative 16. And now if you divide by negative 8 on both sides, that gives you that x equals 2. So we found x, but we also need to find y. How do we do that? Well, we just take one of our equations with x and y and just plug in for x. So instead of x plus 3y, we do 2 plus 3y. And you just go ahead and solve this like a regular old equation. Minus 2 minus 3y equals negative 15 now. Divide by 3, y equals negative 5. So these right here are your 2 solutions, x equals 2 and y equals negative 5. So that is how you solve an equation with matrices when the matrices have the same dimensions. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys ever want ACT or SAT help, be sure to visit my website, www.e-ztutoring.com. Thank you guys and have a good day.